NBC TV 18 exclusive. Kritika Saxena caught up with Anil Sardana, the MD of Tata Power, and she asked him about the impact of the compensatory tariff order and also their debt reduction plan. So here's a quick excerpt of that conversation.
The impact will be an under-recovery on the fuel side at about 60 paisa per kilowatt hour if the present coal prices prevail. Which is quite large because we generate close to about 27,000 million units from Mundra. So therefore, that's a severe impact. But as I said, our hedge with the coal prices will work. So that is the advantage. If Mundra is going to suffer close to about 700, 800 crore losses, we will have close to about 650, 700 crore income from coal companies. So therefore, that natural hedge is going to work. The second part that you said is in terms of the fact that how Mundra situation will be mitigated by coal. So we had earlier, because of the previous order from APTEL, a restriction that we must only buy coal from Indonesia.
Correct.
Now, since we have no such restrictions and everything that had to happen has played out, we are now free to buy coal from wherever we believe we can get more competitive options.
Correct.
So in the past, we had looked at Colombian market, American market, African markets, where there is quite a lot of coal that is not being lifted by maybe Europeans or other customers who are long haul customers for them. And that is almost like a distress sale that we are able to take advantage of. So now, in fact, since the time the order come, we have already spotted coal in African shores, which is going to come at much higher discounts that you can normally get.
What's the kind of discount that you're working with right now?
For reasons of non-disclosure, I can't talk about those numbers today. But yes, those are at a higher discount, which will mitigate a lot of under-recovery that I'm talking about from Mundra.
So you've maintained a debt target of 2, if I'm correct. What is the timeline that you're giving to yourself? By how much can we look at bringing down debt? Can you give me some figures as to what you're working with in terms of a 2018 or even a 2020 target for that matter?
Okay, let me start by saying the normative debt levels for this sector are 2.33.
Yeah.
Since we are
from a debt to equity ratio.
That's right.
Yeah.
2.33 as the debt to equity ratio. Since we have gone higher, when we particularly did the large acquisition last year, we did that through debt instrument. We did not have any equity from shareholders at that time. So during the current year, our plan is that we will do 2 things. One, try and dispose of non-core assets, which are there for a long time that we had retained within ourselves, try and see as to what we can fetch out. There are other options that we are also exploring, which we'll tend to do during the 2018 period itself.
What are the options, for instance?
There can be a lot of options. You can always go back to shareholders. You can explore options in terms of how you can, look at the other assets that exist within the system.